So a little bit about the Seattle scene. There is a lot of hype on the Seattle scene right now. Do you think it's still a live scene? Do you think it has given already everything it had to give? Or there's a lot of movement and a lot of fresh energy?
Attilio, we'd love to answer that question honestly.
I'm sure you do.
And give you a fresh answer, only we've been asked it too many times. Everybody's a little bit sick of it. They just want to play music, you know. It's a very small town and it's a very small scene. How many clubs are there, Mike?
It's probably about 8 clubs.
8? I thought there was maybe 2 or 3. Well,
no, there's a lot of clubs, I think. I think there's about 6, 7, or 8.
But it's so small compared to like how much everybody talks about it. So we really think that everybody should just stop talking about it. It's no what's the point in talking about it anyways? It's music. You should just listen to the music. You shouldn't listen to the talk.
Well, you know how it is in the music business, though. Like a few years ago, everybody wanted to move to Los Angeles because Guns N' Roses and Motley Crue were coming out of there. And everybody was trying to imitate bands from Los Angeles. Now it is like that in Seattle, at least here in Europe. Everybody says it's a good band, comes from Seattle. They say it's a good band before having even heard the record.
Right.
So that's how it is. Do you think your fans, because when we talk about the Seattle scene, we always talk about bands. How's the people, the kids in Seattle, are they aware of all the hype that's around the scene, or they just keep doing their own thing?
They're aware of the hype and they're sick of it as well. I mean, there's some young bands that will never be able to get out from under this blanket of hype that has covered the city, and are probably looking to move somewhere else right now themselves.
So when they move out, everybody else can move in.
It's a very dangerous thing when people start saying that this music's going to be good because it comes from a certain place. It's just very dangerous. You have to judge each band on their own individual effort.
Yeah, and music can come from anywhere. It's not a place. It's just it's a feeling. You know, it's not like, okay, it's the Seattle sound.
It definitely comes from a place inside the individual rather than outside in their environment.
Talk about another label, the underground label. Like the underground is very separated from mainstream or major labels here in Europe. It seems like bands like Nirvana are breaking some barriers. At least that's what we get from the information we have. Do you think it's like that in the States? Like major labels are really on the look for good underground or independent bands?
Major labels will look for whatever is selling and whatever kids are buying, I think. So Nirvana was an underground band and major label snapped them up, but I mean, now every major label is going to try to sign whatever's the flavor of the week, you know, the next Nirvana, whatever the next Pearl Jam.
So it can be a good thing where more people can hear music that they should be hearing, you know, that expresses themselves, that is art that they relate to, that is art that has aggression. But at the same time, the negative end is when car commercials and cigarette commercials start having grunge guitar on them and things like that. That's going to be very depressing. And we'll all probably start killing ourselves right about that time.
L7 were with us on Friday, and they told us that the underground is a great family. They say that they feel part of the same family with Pearl Jam and Nirvana particularly. Is it really so well linked, compact, the underground in the States? Do you communicate a lot?
I feel glad to be part of the underground with them because they're more so, I think, than...
It's nice to meet other musicians, and we spent 2 days in Germany with Bad Religion, and I'm trying to think of some of the other bands that we like. It feels like family too. You know, you can relate because you're going through the same things, and you understand each other, and it's nice. That to me, that's like part of the family, whether it's underground, overground, outerground. It doesn't matter because you can do the same thing you've always done, and all of a sudden you won't be underground anymore. So it has nothing to do with you. So that's why you can't judge it. That's why you can't even pay any attention to it. I mean, I certainly don't, and I would hope the listener doesn't either. It's a very strange thing. I mean, you don't do anything different. You write the same songs. You're still talking even about the same songs. Those same songs can all of a sudden cross over, and now all of a sudden everybody looks at you differently. Nothing's changed. So you really can't listen to, again, the talk. Listen to music. Listen to look at the paintings when you talk about a painter. Don't talk about, like, the hype or the art or the scene. doesn't matter.
L7 are a great band, no matter what. No matter what you label them, they're a fantastic band. So, and that's the point, is to put out music that you feel and hopefully try to make it as good as you can.
And if their song, they have a song called Pretend We're Dead, maybe more people are going to hear that one, or their ears are going to open to that one a little quicker because it catches you quicker. There's nothing wrong with that. That song fits within every other song that they've ever written. But people could say, oh, they've gone poppy, or they've done something like this. And that's ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. That song comes from a true place, and that's all that counts.